Game Bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is absolutely real, and you are not fooled. This is Sir Aaron Carter on the Video Game Bang. Not live, the weekday show, everybody.
Whoa, Cory.
Craziness.
What happened to your voice? And why do you call
He
yourself Aaron?
wishes he had this voice.
I think
Literally, before he goes to bed at night,
he gets
he
down,
on his knees, and he prays, Lord, if I can have one thing in this world, make it Aaron Carter's voice.
True story. I heard it at E3 when he was drunk.
Lord listens and says, I'm sorry, Aaron Carter's voice is unique. That's all we can do for you. So let's see who's here today, everybody. The man who's going to be operating the Oscars. David Ng, everybody.
Hashtag Oscars so
Hey
white.
guys, it's good to be back on the show. It's been so long.
He has been gone for like a long, long time. What have you been up to? I mean, you're doing the Oscars now? It's crazy.
Yeah, you know, I do audio, so they called me up and I'm like, hey, we need you to hook up some speakers for us.
It makes perfect sense.
It does.
It makes
Wait,
perfect sense.
is this real?
No.
The man that's gullible enough and is going to the Oscars to make it more whiter. The real David Webb, everybody.
Yeah, it's they needed to even out the white ratio because they
I
have
get it.
white,
Yes.
but they don't have enough like really white.
So you're
So
that
I
pasty.
I'm there. Yeah, I'm like a seat filler.
That
I
transparent.
get it. I
that
get it.
I have to
transparent
even
color.
out the lighting because the lighting is
It's
just
going to shine down and then just
it's all
reflect
kinds
back
of
at
yeah, exactly.
I get it. The other Jada to protest
The other Jada. Who's the other Jada?
Jada Picket Smith.
the Oscars
Oh,
for
yeah,
not
the other
being
Jada. Okay. I get
black enough.
Good job, David.
it.
Jada's with us, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, definitely.
Gonna
Oscars,
protest?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to. Solidarity.
Yeah, everybody is up in arms over this stupid thing, and I don't understand.
I really don't.
I haven't followed it. It got posted up on my Facebook or something like that, and
Mhm.
I was just like, what is this? You know, I'm black.
Yeah.
So let me check it out. You know, and I did, and I was like, I'm over it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I probably still wasn't going to watch it anyway. I mean,
No.
I'm never at home, so, you know, it's the whole
See,
thing.
I'm going to wear even wider makeup, so I really screw up
That's
the lighting.
terrible.
We sell
And that's how I go.
You're gonna be the
we
ghost
sell your
in
shade.
the
I would
back of
recommend
every
going with
selfie.
transparent. I'm
Yeah.
not even joking. That is a real
Transparent.
color.
See, and then I'm gonna attack him from the inside. I got you.
Wow.
There you go.
We're brought to you by Corsair Gaming. Come sail away with us. And Lion headphones. Great headphones, by the way, everybody. Hear the roar. And we're on nerdreactor.com. Don't forget them showing us love because we showed them love, and now we're showing them love, right? Right?
We give
Nailed
love
it.
everywhere.
Yes, we do. If you are wondering where's Cory at, well,
He's dead.
he's missing.
He has herpes.
He got lost in the woods.
So all those are true. You choose. You know, this is player's choice.
He got lost in the woods.
Yep.
Where he caught herpes.
Where he got herpes.
Yep.
And then died.
Wow.
From said herpes.
Wow. So we'll see if we can get some, I don't know, some type of necromancer to revive him and bring him back. you
All
know.
I can say is, Aaron, don't miss a show.
Oh, no, trust me. I haven't. I won't. You know, like I said, this is therapy. Side note, everybody. We got to give a special shout out to one Victoria Castillo, everybody. She's a dear, dear friend of mine. And
Hi,
she's,
Victoria.
Yeah,
Hi,
everybody
Vicky.
say hi to Victoria.
Hi.
She hates
Yeah. She hates Vicky.
She
Don't
hates
ever
Vicky.
call her Vicky.
Victoria Castillo.
Victoria. You have to say
Uh,
her last name too.
I always say her last name. First
Okay.
and last. Victoria
Aaron's
Castillo.
a very proper man.
Very
Dora
proper.
Castillo.
I feel
This
like we're on
young
a
lady,
first-name basis, so.
is a big fan of ours. She is a huge gamer, but one of those kind of shy.
Timid.
You know what I'm. Yeah,
I got
you
you.
see where I'm
I
getting
got
at.
She
you.
wouldn't come on the show with us?
No, she definitely wouldn't come on the show with us.
I'll
Unless
help you out,
want.
Victoria. I'll help you out.
Jada's gonna help out Victoria.
I'll help her out.
She's one of those ones that won't talk in the chat rooms whenever they're playing Call of Duty.
Sounds like me.
Oh.
Really
Got
low. You gonna shoot him?
Guys, the bottom over here.
I wait for people to talk shit, and then nobody ever pronounces my name right in on my console. I don't know why. I always get like Jadarina, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm like, it's Jadarina.
So I'm gonna have to give Jadarina the gamer tag of Victoria. Well, I have to get the gamer tag of Victoria.
Yeah, get her gamer tag. I'll play some games with her.
So Victoria Castillo, that shout out's for you. And we're moving right along, everybody. She's probably gonna hate that.
It's fine.
Like, oh my god, you see me?
I've got good experience breaking people out of shells.
Oh well, she's got a Koopa shell definitely right around her.
Is it a green Koopa or a red Koopa?
It might be a blue one with spikes everywhere.
Oh, that's pretty dangerous.
I like
Yeah,
that. I like the
that's getting
challenge.
there.
Shoot some motherfuckers.
I like the challenge.
Exactly.
You just boost at the last second. You're good.
So, like we said before, Cory is not with us. He is in a better place right now. On the ones and twos over there is David Ing. David Ing.
Say something.
He's waving. He's
Hello.
waving for the podcast
Oh yeah, that's
listeners.
right. There are people that just listen to this and
There are
don't see
people
the
that
video.
just listening.
Hi guys.
David Ing, you've been away from the ones and twos for a long time, and you've been called back again
Indeed.
to give us that special magic that you do with technology.
I do machines.
Why do you think that is, though, Donatello?
Why does he get to be Donatello?
He
Because
does
Cory doesn't
machines.
trust you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why it is.
And you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Telling it like it is right there.
Exactly. Because I don't know what I would do if I had to record this thing. It'd probably be one microphone, and all you guys would be silent, and
It would just be him talking.
pretty much.
We
Just
came near
Aaron's
doing
monologue.
that when we were at my house.
Yes, we
for the
did.
Show.
We came very
We were
near.
just like, you know what? It's doing one show. We're just gonna do it 1 minute.
Yep.
Steven, Larissa, Webb, shut up.
Back me up whenever you
I got
can.
this.
If I throw the
You
mic
guys
to
do
you.
the
Just gonna make them.
research
They're make them your
as I
hype
say
men,
things.
your hype crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you hear is Aaron talking, then in the background with
Yeah.
us
Yep.
like
Just to
typing.
confirm
That's
my
actually
genius.
incorrect.
Every 3 minutes, that's not right.
That's wrong.
That's not right.
And then a random, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I might throw it to the crowd once or twice. But today, it feels weird because I want to do the regular stuff that I do on the weekend shows.
But it's not your weekend
But
show.
I can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guess technically
what
you
you
can.
want.
Yeah,
and
but
just
it
but
doesn't
then you got to double
feel
up your
the
content.
same.
But you're in charge now.
But it doesn't feel. I mean, I can't do the
All right, well, let's do some standard stuff. then.
BAW. I'm not even gonna say it. Not even gonna
It
say
wouldn't
it.
feel right because
wouldn't
these two
feel
wouldn't
right.
join me. You'd
I don't know. Would you?
I would.
He would.
I did.
you would?
I
He
did on
did.
the Halloween show.
Oh, he was on the
did.
Halloween
You jerks.
show.
I remember him.
That was
Jadarina.
so long ago.
Would you join it? Us for our Spanish speaking friends. I said
Hater, he's wow.
It'd be-
Jadarina.
Wouldn't it be
Horrible.
Jadarina?
maybe I don't know.
That's
He's like,
Spanish,
oh, yeah.
So I love
Spanish,
Spanish,
so-
right?
Yeah, it's closer.
Yeah, right. What?
It was a J pronouncing as an H.
Yeah, it's
We-
how
Never
it
mind.
is.
Now you're not
Jadarina.
included. Just mean.
What are
me and
we? What are
David.
we talking about?
Let's just do some
I
gaming
heard
news,
Halloween.
everybody. Let's just do
Gaming
some.
news.
That's the
I'm-
worst.
Hey, what's everyone playing?
Are we gonna just
you
throw that in
playing?
there?
Why not?
All right.
We're not.
Playing
Because the
what
sound
you're
clip's not going to
playing.
play, is it?
I don't have the sound
Since
clip. No.
you brought it up, Mr. David Ing, you go ahead and go first. What are you playing?
Fallout. Fallout has consumed my life.
Really now?
Fallout 1, huh?
Fallout
That's
4.
amazing.
Fallout 4. I'm
He
sorry.
said Fallout 1. Yeah. Are you new to the game?
What do you mean by new?
Like, how long ago have you picked up the game? Because I mean, it's been out for.
I got started in early December. So,
Oh, okay.
So he's already way past me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm level 67.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at
It's-
you.
It's a grind at this point.
Mm-hmm. I'm sporting a very strong 10.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's a very
that's a
strong
struggle.
number. It's a
That's definitely a struggle.
I'm a 10, but I'm like a strong 10.
I'm a very strong
I'm not like a
10.
weak ass 10.
What are you liking about it so far, though? Like, what
Um,
really sticks out to you?
I mean, sticks out. I mean, the
It's gotta stick
exploration
out.
is nice. I definitely like they put a lot of thought into their various locations, and it's not a good RPG because I can go and get every single skill, but I enjoy that I can go and get every single skill.
You like having that option.
It's
out
one of
there.
those things we talk about in RPGs. Like, man, I really want to just be able to do everything.
Yeah.
But it's not a good option ever.
No, it's really
It
not like a
ruins the
good model
experience.
for RPGs, but I kind of enjoy the experience of it right now.
I agree with that.
Jada, what are you playing?
A lot of League and a lot of Street Fighter 4. I am practicing up, for getting ready for 5 to come out. For hopefully, if I get good enough and do well, Evo.
Do you think the difference between 4 and 5 is going to be really drastic?
From what I've already seen, like I went down to San Francisco last week for a tournament in at Showdown at the Foundry. For the
Name dropping.
pros, well, I'm giving them their, they take care of me,
A
I
shout
take
out.
care of them, give them a shout out. What you call it? Well, the event holders are Showdown, so look them up. They're pretty awesome. They do things Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday every week. 6 to 12.
All right, tell us about the game.
But from the tournament, from what I could see, the pros that were there, because there were a bunch of pros that were there. Justin Wong, Snake Eyes, LPN was there. He actually won the whole thing. The Street Fighter V tournament. It seems like most people are not having trouble adjusting from 4 to 5. Really,
That's a good thing.
it's like the big thing is just learning. Everybody's different, and so many people are used to like focus attacks, and those are gone. So there's no focus attacks anymore. So you have to, when you are ready to reset your combo, like you have to be more creative. Like it's not focus attack into your next combo. You actually have to, jump in attack or whatever else you want to do if you have your ultra up and stuff like that. But most of the time you won't.
I'm actually looking forward to playing that just a little bit. Yeah.
But now the real question:
Yeah.
Are you going to hit Challenger this season in League?
God, no, probably not.
What is
know
that?
what? Actually,
Explain.
Challenger is
What
the
this?
top tier level of League. That's like it's like what? Like I think 0.5% of players or something like that, or 1%.
Probably less than that.
Yeah, it's super tiny. But those are the people you see playing the pro teams. Those are the pro teams that are on the Challenger circuit. And then there's another batch of people who are not on the pro teams that are playing in Challenger circuit. Those are teams that are playing and competing in the tournaments throughout the year to try and go to the cup and get on that sponsor, because they only support 8 teams, I think. 8 or 12.
Yes, I think in North America it's 8.
Yeah. So you have to your team has to be in the top 8 in that Challenger series to qualify to play in the tournament.
And then you have to play a separate tournament to get into that 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dumb game. David
It's a lot
Webb,
of
what are
stuff.
you playing?
I've been smiting the crap out of
There you go. It is about damn time.
It is.
It is about damn
damn
time. Now, what are you liking about it? Because I know you actually have been playing a lot of Smite.
Yeah.
I have been playing with him,
I
giving him
never
some
get
pointers.
invites to these things.
Would you play Smite with us?
Sure, why not?
See,
Sure,
that's
why
the
not?
attitude
It's
we
that
don't want on our
attitude
team.
that we do not
We
need.
want go-getters
I'm
on
glad
our
that
team.
I'm an afterthought.
No.
I wasn't even an afterthought. I had to
got
bring
an
it up,
invite.
right?
I turned him
at that.
down. I turned him down.
Look at that.
Jumped
and
into the chat room all of a sudden and then shot it down like the Hindenburg as soon as we were like, hey,
Jumped
do you
into
wanna...
the chat room. I was
the
pestered
Hindenburg
so
wasn't shut
long
down.
to jump into that chat room
I have.
Hindenburg
By
wasn't shut
whom?
down.
by Cory.
All right, then. He is not here. We do not speak of the dead.
We
Webb,
do not
you're
speak ill
playing...
of the dead.
We were playing Smite.
Been playing Smite.
Continue.
You know what? I like it because I like the MOBA aspect of it, but I like the fact that it's more like a third-person shooter. Or at least my character.
Yes.
You know, yeah, it's for me. It's kind of like an easier. It makes more sense to play.
It's easy.
You know-
Like you pick it up and you know this is right.
You could. I'm sure you could take that knowledge and you could transfer it and move to Heroes or the other one. But
No, Vice. Yeah, you literally can.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Whenever I got rid of League and I played Smite for a long period of time and I went back to League, you can transfer some of that knowledge because
Right.
it's interchangeable.
the basis
the
of the same.
fundamentals.
The
It's
fundamentals of a
Yes.
MOBA are the same. Yes.
I will say that I think the top down for the character I play, Neath, for my ult, the top down would be a lot easier because I target, and like 9 times out of 10, I'm like, oh, I see that son of a bitch right there. He has 1 line of life left. I'm gonna get him, and then I try to ult, and then I'm trying to follow him and track him, and people are moving in and out of the way, and so the targeting keeps switching, and then like I end up ulting somebody who has full health. I'm like, son of a bitch.
There's
What's your ult? Is it a sniper shot?
it's
Yeah.
basically a sniper shot.
It's Caitlin's ult.
He's
Okay.
Caitlyn, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's difficult, but there's a lot of body blocking in the game. You know, people
a lot of body blocking.
taking hits for their partners and stuff like that. So it fits.
That's how games work, man.
It fits well.
Gotta help.
Anything else you're playing?
Warframe.
Warframe, another
Actually, it
good
just
one.
got brought up in the chat.
Nice.
Gaming says that we were hyping it up so much, so he started playing it and he added us, and then we haven't been on.
Oh.
I
Sorry.
think
Well,
he decided- I think he
that's the
decided
first thing
me
you
on
need to learn
PSN
about this
too.
group is they get hyped on a game,
Yep.
play it for 2 weeks,
And then we move
Oh,
on.
and
yeah.
then instantly drop it with not ever talking about it again.
Yep. Pretty much.
It wasn't like that for Smite, not for me at least.
You took a pretty huge break
You
after
take a break.
going.
long
I mean, you
break.
have
You
to
took
take a
but you
hiatus.
took a long
break.
break after not playing for a long time. Like I took like half a season off a league after playing for like 4.5 seasons straight, like every day.
Well, because
So that's
There's a reason though. There's a reason. So if you
There was a
play,
girl?
no, not just that.
Not
There's
just that.
Not just that.
there's
She was a big
so
part.
okay. Let's get to mine. I was playing
Aaron, what you
Smite too.
playing?
Yes, I've been playing Smite as well. But I also wrote an article on nerdreactor.com. Go check it out. That Smite kind of has a ceiling for other players that don't play Conquest, which is just the basic 3 lanes, whatever. I play Smite all the time. I play arcade or arena. There's Siege. These are all other modes other than the one that you guys see on tournaments and Twitch and stuff like that. But once you hit level 30, usually on like League of Legends, you hit 30, you go play the league, the pro.
You play ranked.
Yeah, you play ranked. So I try to do the same thing. I'm like, okay, I'm 30. Let's go to ranked. No, because that means I have to play Conquest mode only. I don't want to play Conquest mode. I want to play Arena. I want to play Siege. I want to play Joust.
So you don't want the strategy of it.
There is strategy in those other modes.
But it's like the other modes are mostly team fight. That's basically what they
Not
are.
with-
You don't get the map strategy,
Not with
which is like where a lot of the game, I think, comes in.
Yeah.
Well, there's some in Joust. Joust is definitely their strategy in that.
I mean,
Siege, there's
it's ARAM.
definitely
It's ARAM.
Joust is ARAM?
no. Assault is ARAM.
Okay.
Assault
What is Joust? What is
Joust
Joust?
is one lane.
Joust is one lane.
Okay, so
but
it's
you
ARAM.
are blind pick. No, ARAM is all random, all mid, right?
Yeah, but it's one lane.
Yeah. So
So it's
there's
the same map.
There's
okay.
Assault.
But I get you.
There's Assault that's all random, all mid.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you're saying Joust is essentially ARAM, but you get to pick your characters.
3-on-3 picking your characters. Yes.
Okay. So it's Twisted Tree Line mixed with ARAM. Got it.
There you go. So
It's like a narrow Twisted Tree Line. You only fight in the jungle.
the strategy there. Siege also has strategy. That is 4v4 and
What is that? What is Siege? Is that
2 lanes opposite each other and a middle jungle, like a big middle
It's
jungle.
just a 2-lane
actually.
game instead of a
Okay, so that's
3-lane.
Twisted Tree Line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then there's
I don't
Twisted
play
Tree
Twisted
Lane.
Tree Line. I don't know that one.
I like Twisted Tree Line. It's fun.
And then they just added a new one called Clash, which is a mixture of Arena and the Conquest mode, where they, I don't know, it's literally just a mixture of those two.
That one, like panics me because there's too many angles that they can come at me from.
Yeah, it's
See,
good.
That's the real game, though. That's like when you play 3 lanes. Is like you can't. You
But
have
it's
to
more
have
You're not-
higher map
streamlined.
awareness.
But that one is more streamlined because the map is smaller. They want you to get in and start having team fights right off the bat instead of laning first. That's exactly how Clash kind of feels to me. But none of these are in ranked. So it's like I'm 30.
It's
I'm
'cause
wasting
they're-
my 30 for.
Well, it's because they're not a big. They don't draw big, groups.
Incorrect. If you read my article on nerdreactor.com, I did my research, and the top games are Arena, Assault, then Conquest.
See, because most of your Smite players are probably League players that want to take a break from actually playing a challenging map.
Oh, no,
So they
it's-
go to
it's-
Arena and
trust
so they
me.
can just fight. So they can get their
Web.
aggression
Do
out.
you not
so they can go to
have-
League and just
do
be
you not
passive.
feel challenged whenever you play Arena?
Well, you should be if you're playing against people of equal skill. I mean, that's
Oh, he
know,
plays
actually-
people with higher skill
I
because
play
I
people with
play
higher-
with him.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
But also because they rank you or they match you with people at my level.
Right, but it's not dependent upon how many kills you get. It's depending on how many minions you keep out of your
Exactly.
portal. So you could have like we could be at like 25, the other team could be at 2, but if they're better at stopping minions than we are, doesn't matter how good they are at kills.
Yeah.
Well, if you win team fights, though, you're going to pressure them back, and your minions are instantly going to
Yeah.
get in. So it's a giant
Not necessarily
team fight.
because you push them back and then they're back by their portal. They can chill by the portal, not even interact with team fights, and still win because they're stopping all of our minions from getting into the
I don't
portal.
understand how
If
you
you're
would have a
winning
hard
the team
time.
fights, though,
I don't understand you would have a hard. How you'd. I don't
We're not going
understand
to
how.
get anywhere in this argument.
I know.
Let's just move
Well,
on,
my
guys.
big thing with that one is I don't understand how the game mode works.
if you
because
had put
like,
it at if
who
you
has a
had
hard
put
time
it,
killing minions?
if you had to
Yeah.
put it at
You got to try it.
it's
I'll
a very
try.
Put that into your 24-hour stream.
it's
Yeah.
a
So
very
Smite?
very
Okay.
difficult
I could do that actually tonight.
uh
I got it on my Xbox.
it's a very very difficult thing for me to be like, oh, I'm just satisfied with not doing anything extra, not going for like a bronze, silver,
Mhm.
gold rank type of thing, in these modes that I love to play. And I don't understand why high res wouldn't just add, other, things in there. For one, it adds, it opens up rank to more people who, to be more inviting to,
Adds diversity.
and then also it exposes problems in those games when people try to take it seriously because they want to get ranked and everything like that. They're like, well, this is flawed. How about we fix that?
Maybe they're just not serious.
And see,
as a
that's the
company.
problem. It's all in my article. You can check it out on nerdreactor.com. It's ridiculous. But on side note, we got a challenge too.
Oh.
Challenger.
A while back, we got a challenge in League of Legends. You remember that?
Yeah.
And when we got challenged there, I said,
I wish I could pull up the clip right now.
I
wish I
could
God.
too.
That'd be great.
I
God,
said
please
I
don't.
wanted to put together
All-Star Squad.
the best team. So I instantly eliminated myself from that because I was like, that's not.
You
I'm
were
going.
learning. You were
Yeah,
learning.
I
you
was
were. I
learning.
think you were like level 14 or
Exactly.
something at the time.
I don't even
so.
think I'm 14 now.
See, that's the difference between you and me. Because I'd be like, hell yeah, bring it.
Yeah, nah.
Well,
No,
but
see,
And
that
then
was-
Jada
that
would
was Corey's
rage
mentality.
So much.
yeah, that's
That's
where me and Corey I want to win, so I want to put the best leg forward. He wants to.
He
I
wanted-
don't know what the
It's
hell
like
he wanted to do.
it's
Corey.
just getting your name out
He
there.
was trying
so
to
you
get
wanted
the
to put
name out
the
and
hosts on
publicity.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I thought it was gonna be that way, that's when I was like,
When we
okay, I'll
switch it,
join in.
yeah.
But I'm going into I want to win, so I'm like, we got Jada, we got Adam, we got Noel.
You got other Adam.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah,
other
other
Adam,
Adam. Bruja.
and then we were just like looking for a fifth.
And we were
basically.
probably going to bring David.
We're gonna
in.
have him support the crap out of people,
Yep.
right?
Because
David
support
A.
me-
brushes.
Me and David are going to take down bottom lane.
So we got another challenge, but this time in Smite. So I'm like, well then I'm definitely in this one.
All right, so who's your dream team? Let's
Dream
go.
team. I don't even have one yet.
Because you don't have
What do
enough
you mean?
players.
That's not enough
Because
people.
there's not enough players.
Not
So
enough
you're saying
people
you
yet.
need
So
to
I'm
play.
in it.
What
I
you got
mean-
right now? Pick.
I'm in it by default.
I
because
have-
there's not enough.
I have me. I have Jerry.
Okay, where are your
That's
other
it.
3?
That's it.
If
No, you have to
Jerry
pick.
can
You have to pick right now.
spontaneously split himself, and me.
Multiplying man.
Yeah. If I had to pick,
Yes, have to pick.
me, Jerry, Steven Gutierrez, because he is definitely
Oh.
familiar.
Okay.
Bologna.
He plays a dope Bologna.
Baloney.
Sorry, Webb, but Larissa,
No, that's
she
Yeah.
jumped in with Changa the other night, and she said that's Sona basically from League. and
She does. She plays a mean Sona.
She
so.
she did amazeballs.
probably Corey.
Cory plays a good Thor.
Yeah.
So if I have Thor, Changa, me as Kefri,
Do you fit all the roles you need?
that's what I'm going through. Steven as Chalk, and then Jerry could be any magic, and he'll do good. So yeah, we
All right, you got to pick one more though. You
That's
so you're
it.
taking Corey.
I'll take Cory for the assassin.
Okay.
Sorry, Webb, but you're still new.
No, I'm still new. No, because Larisse is new, but she's played MOBAs
But she
before.
picked
I'm not only new to the game, but I'm new to the whole genre.
Yeah, Larissa.
So-
What happened to
Larissa went
MOBA
in.
Mondays?
What happened to MOBA Mondays?
Yeah, MOBA Mondays.
I
thought you were
am.
doing that.
I was doing that because I started doing Smite on the Xbox.
And
And
I got
then-
so infuriated
I got a computer,
watching that.
and I started doing it
Slow
on the
levels.
computer, and then my computer died, and then I fixed it, and then it died again. So
Sounds like a
MOBA
lot
Mondays
of
are on the hold.
excuses.
does a little
So
bit.
your computer is your computer is broken still?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me ask you a question.
Permadeath.
You just got a PlayStation 4.
Correct.
When you opened up the PlayStation 4
Correct.
and you plugged it in,
Correct.
did you have to install an operating system?
Incorrect.
Did you have to worry about fixing or replacing a hard drive when you first opened it out of the box?
Well,
You can, depending
You
on what size
can.
you get.
Some people
yeah.
do.
but no,
some
I
people,
did not.
some people
Yeah.
do,
But
but
no,
that's
I
by
did not.
choice.
But
No. There was malfunctions on PS4s when they launched.
Yeah,
Some of
but
them.
not now.
But no,
Don't cut
no.
my legs off my
You're,
underneath me.
you're correct. No, I did not.
That is why console gaming is still strong, because I just built my own PC ish, kind of built it, watched mainly, and
Wow.
I've had nothing but trouble with the damn operating system. Luckily, we have Alexander Bagginsworth, who's friends of the show. He has been helping me greatly, and Corey. But yeah, it's frustrating as
So
hell.
I mean, I understand you. I was hearing you the whole time whenever you were
You're
going
hearing me
through
going,
your
"Son of a
yeah,
bitch."
and I'm like, I understand why consoles now are more widely accepted than the PC because not everybody's gonna be, you know,
And there's a lot of people who are less patient than
tech
David Webb.
savvy. Yeah.
It's not just tech savvy though; it's money.
money.
But you can get. I paid
Less
less.
patience.
I paid less than what Webb did, and I can run my games to where I can play them.
Okay, how much did you pay for your
like $450
$450 for
Yes.
for your total machine?
for my
everything?
total machine? Yeah, because remember,
Is that including gifts?
and what do you mean by gifts?
Did you get any like graphics card from the show or
Yeah, I got a
anything?
graphic card from
All
the
right,
show.
so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Okay, so
But
that's much higher
mind
than
you,
$450.
Mind you, though, I was playing games before that graphics card. I definitely played Smite before the graphics card.
Smite does not mean anything because I play that on my laptop.
Well, there it is then.
Yeah, most
That's all you
MOBAs
need
can be
anyway.
played on
That's all you need anyway. I mean,
Although I played Smite on my laptop.
and it blew up.
No, damn near. It was basically polygons that I was playing with.
That's right, you were telling me.
Looks a little rough. Yeah.
And
This
in
is a good story,
Joust-
guys. This is a good story.
Web's
In Joust, you know how like you have like the text that says like mana camp and like, yeah, that was just blue blurs.
Wow. Well, you know, blue means to go to the mana, and
No, they were both blue.
both blue.
oh, good lord, they didn't even have the colors
There
right.
was colors
Good
weren't
lord.
even right. No,
Good lord.
it's
Good
great.
lord.
That is amazing.
the boobs of my character are pointy.
Well, one day we will have consoles and PC players live in harmony, and we'll have
Pretty soon.
games
Unlikely.
spread across the land that
They'll
are,
always hate each other.
that
Well,
won't be exclusive.
I mean, there's gonna be some common grounds. Street Fighter, Sony is playing real nice with PC players. Street Fighter 5 is gonna be cross-play, and it's launching on both PC and PS4.
So they're gonna like dock down the PCs then? Because
How dare
typically
you.
they're faster.
you're gonna dock up the
the PS.
consoles.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they have to.
Okay, well, we'll see how it
So-
goes.
David Webb a couple of days ago
I've played on
posted
both, and I have
something
noticed a difference.
on my Facebook. He was like, you know what? We should talk about this on the show. I'm like, we're a gaming geek nerd culture talk show, so yeah, let's do
I
it.
saw one
What are
of
we
his
talking about?
posts.
Oh, Webb, what he posted on my Facebook. He posted an article that says it's
They have a
time
new
to
romance since
stop.
Cory's gone.
He said it's time to stop demanding accuracy in comic book movies.
Webb needed somebody else to hold him at night.
That's terrible.
It's
I
that voice, I tell you.
read that I didn't
That's
even
what
read the
everybody
full
says.
article. I read the top paragraph,
Yeah,
and then I had to reread it because it was small text.
and he's old.
Give me the
And-
gist of it.
The gist of it is this guy, Mr. Isaac Jordan, it's Isaac Jordan, says that we don't need one-for-one accuracy in our movies for comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Stop demanding it. Stop getting pissed off that Batman has an assault rifle in Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Crap.
Okay, continue.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else you got?
I'm here to say we need to demand this.
I agree.
We need.
Wait, did
not-
you read the rest of the article?
No,
or was
he
that
did
only
it
the first
clearly
paragraph?
I was so pissed.
because the rest of it actually made sense.
All right, David, why don't you
David
finish
Webb,
summarizing
defend your
this?
article so I
Okay.
can refute every single thing that you say.
So he's saying that the gist of the article is basically when you look at comic book characters and look at the source material, there is not one Harley Quinn. There's
Correct.
not one Batman.
Correct.
There's not one any relevant hero. If you have one version, then you're probably not very important in the comic book universe. So this is just another version of that. He also points out the fact that most of these origin stories came from the 50s or the 70s, and these origin stories wouldn't really work here. Like, okay, Black Panther.
Okay, Mr. Wakandian.
Be
Yeah.
very
No, wait,
careful.
nope, not
I was
Black
gonna say-
Panther.
I was like,
Yeah,
I was
I
like, be
wouldn't-
careful
I
with
wouldn't
how
touch
you
that one,
choose.
man. I
Falcon.
wouldn't
Sorry,
touch that one.
Falcon.
Yes, I remember his origin stories.
Wasn't he like a Vietnam fighter pilot and he crash landed on an island?
On an island, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so today,
When did he get telepathic ability with birds? When did that happen?
I think he.
When
I don't know about the
crazy
telepathic
eating
abilities,
the
but I
He
know
had
he
telepathic abilities. at
No,
one
I'm
point.
saying I don't know when he got it, but I know he was communicating just with the birds whenever he was fighting whatever bad guys were on that island.
He
that
devoured.
crashed
He
on.
devoured birds on the island, and one of them was bitten by a radioactive spider.
So
Makes sense.
okay.
so when was that written? That was written
I don't
like
know,
near the
1872?
Vietnam.
I don't know.
Exactly,
Yeah,
near the
yeah.
Vietnam War. So if we did that now, that wouldn't have any relevance because it's not a Vietnam War that's fighting right now.
Okay, but this is
and
what.
it'd be protesters.
Okay,
Do
I
not quote
hear him.
VGB
So,
for the
the
history
origin-
records.
Exactly right.
Yeah, the origin story it's like it has to be different because there's different versions of each character.
Here's the thing.
So if you look at it that way, if you
This
look
is
at
the
it
same
as this
thing
is just
that Marvel
another
did
version.
with their Ultimate comic book universe. Though.
Yes.
Well,
They rewrote the characters to be more modernized with their backstories.
And the way that DC did with New 52. Like one of the other
I don't
articles.
even know their origin stories in New 52.
They're all
happened out of nowhere.
they're slightly different. They're not drastic. Like not a lot of them are drastically different in New 52, but they are slightly different. Yes.
Now, this is where I'm definitely going to show my ignorance with DC. I was reading an article
About Wolverine. Okay.
No, yeah, about Wolverine, and Jughead came in. No, the
He's always in Wolverine comics.
a lot of women and feminists and stuff are upset about Harley Quinn's character portrayal in the new movie.
In the movie,
because
she's dressed very scampy, whatever the word it is, scantily clad.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the articles I was reading about that was saying that her origin story in the movie, or what they're thinking the origin story in the movie is going to be, is that of the New 52, where Joker pushes her into the vat of acid, and that's how she becomes Harley Quinn, and she becomes crazy like the Joker.
Okay.
And there's a scene in the trailer where you actually see him dive in after her, and you see his clothes melting off, which then it kind of seems like that's how she gets the blue and red in her hair.
Yeah.
So they're upset because that was the New 52 origin story, and it kind of takes the control away from Harley Quinn, whereas the original origin story is that she chose to do this. She chose to follow him, and it was more of like a
It was more of like a cult following. It was kind of a type thing. It was I forget the
she was a psychiatrist.
Yeah, she's a psychiatrist, but when you start you know what I'm talking.
Stockholm syndrome.
There you
go.
Yes, Stockholm. It was kind of a Stockholm's effect.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear what Mr. Isak is saying.
refute it.
Would you think people would be more accepting of these things if they were like, well, we drew a lot from the New 52 origin stories for this Harley Quinn, or if they said we drew a lot from the Marvel Ultimate Universe for these stories that we're doing right now?
I don't think so, because the people that would pay attention to that and know what that means, they already know that. They already know it's pulled from New 52. The average Joe is going to say,
that's the Bible. That is gospel. That's what happens, right?
They're going to look at the movie.
That's where I get upset. This is why I call for 1-for-1, because the average Joe that comes to the movie theater that has no idea who Harley Quinn is, or no idea who this other character is, has maybe even some idea, but has never read the comic books.
Okay.
Has never watched Batman the animated series.
They literally played Injustice, and they seen Deadshot in
exactly,
Injustice.
And they're like, "Oh, that's gonna be in. Oh, I gotta go watch that." They will go to that theater, and they'll be like, "That's how Harley Quinn became Harley Quinn." Okay. And then they will go out and try to spread that lie.
And have arguments with people in comic book shops.
And they be like, I saw it in the movie. That is how it works.
And that's when they get slapped.
So, no, why? They don't know any better.
Yeah.
Because the people that made the movie went out and said, this is gospel.
I don't think that they're saying this is gospel, though.
Here's the other thing. They may not say this is gospel.
But to the unknowledgeable person.
Because I deal with this with every comic book movie that comes out that my niece sees. She always asks, is that really what happened? And then I have to sit her down and say, here's the truth.
Sweetie.
All right.
Sweetie, no.
Killer Croc eats
This is
people.
not how it works.
He eats people alive.
Hey, they say that in the movie.
Yeah.
So
I don't want 1-for-1 accuracy because it won't, of course, translate that well. It's not going to be. Falcon's not going to have bell bottoms with the hawk on his arm.
I wish he did have the hawk, though.
See?
That would be awesome.
So
I wish he'd have the bell bottoms. That would be great to watch.
I understand that, because
You were
time
in the
moves
wrong
on.
time era.
Time moves on, and the only comic book that grows with that is what Judge Dredd, if anything, that I can think of right now. It's probably more, but Judge Dredd is the one that pops out. So, okay, I don't need 100% 1-for-1, but it should have some type of reflective image from the original.
It should follow.
100%.
It should follow the key points. It's like you can't do a Spider-Man story and have Aunt May die instead of Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Or
You know
have
what I
him
mean?
bit by a radioactive frog.
Exactly.
Who had, spider DNA spliced with him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's so many mediums that these heroes have been in and other ones seem to get it to where, okay, this is Batman. He does not use guns. The main Batman, the one, there's offshoot Batman,
and he will use guns, but they're like special types.
It'll be
of
like
guns,
an electric shotgun,
Yeah,
so it is better.
It's not like a bullet.
Yeah,
he's not gonna whip out a 9mm.
I just watched Batman Bad Blood. It's the animated DC
featuring Taylor Swift.
Featuring Taylor Swift. And there's a scene in there where Talia al Ghul mind controls Batman and tells him to shoot Robin. And
Batman would never get mind controlled.
And
there's a fault right there.
he kind of breaks the mind control at the last second and shoots a gun out of Talia's hand. And then after that, they immediately animated him with this horrified look on his face, like, what the hell did I just do? Why did I use a gun? All this type of I've seen it in that. I've seen it in the Justice League, where Deadman jumps into Batman.
I just watched that episode. It was good.
Jumps into Batman's body and shoots a guy, and that results in him like flying backwards and electrocuting himself and killing himself. And then the Batman comes back to his senses once Deadman pops out of him, and he just is horrified and disgusted with a gun being in his hand.
Right.
Then I watched a trailer for Justice League Batman versus Superman, and here comes Batman with the old AK. Now I really hope that whenever we watch this, it's like electricity comes out the gun or some type of.
It's part of the dream sequence
or something, right?
Right.
But I don't know until the movie comes out. I'm just judging on what I see. It looks like an assault rifle, like he is a terrorist.
Exactly.
The point, Aaron, I think you're making is every other medium besides movies gets it right.
Right.
So why can't the movies aspire to be that?
Oh, I 100% agree. I don't think we're ever going to get any sort of, like, whether the source is written or like a TV show or whatever. We're not going to get one for one into a movie.
That's
we're
fine.
just not.
And we don't
The Martian.
The what? The Martian?
The Martian.
Yeah, the book and the movie were very
the book
spot
was
on.
written for Matt Damon.
The book.
It literally
said
was.
The cover is Matt Damon. Right?
Yeah, it's Matt Damon, obviously. Anyway, no, there are exceptions. Thank you for being more logical, but most of the time, it's not going to be one for one, and that's just how it is. However, there should be lines that they don't cross. Batman doesn't use a gun. Everybody should know that.
Yeah, I mean, there are core elements that you have to hit in every character's backstories.
Because otherwise, it's not Batman. You're gonna start replacing core characteristics of these characters, and it's not gonna be the same character. It's not, you're not gonna have Batman.
At least
it's like having Superman destroy a whole city or something.
I know, right?
That would just be ridiculous.
And just
he would
not
never
even
kill
care.
that many people.
And just not even care.
Yeah, he didn't even try to save anybody.
Nope. Not one.
It's ridiculous. I think if I was a comic book writer and I saw that happen, if they took my characters and they wrote them in some different way that was out of the imagination that I had for my character, I'd be livid. I'd be
Punch Man
pissed
now
off.
has to throw 3 punches.
Like, yeah, exactly. One Punch Man now, he's doing combos all the time, like every single fight.
And he kicks a lot.
I'd be upset.
One kick man.
His only weapon is his foot now.
And I'm so tired of, it won't translate well to movies. How do you know? Nobody's tried.
And until you mirror a story.
You have no idea.
Let's take that.
Okay,
and let's look at Civil War.
Okay.
A event in Marvel Universe that spanned like a
700 years.
What do you mean?
I mean, it started in a Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man in like '98, right?
Civil War.
Civil War.
No, it was.
I don't think you're thinking of the right stuff.
No, because that's when I think that's the one where he gets his Iron Spider suit and he talks to Tony. And Tony says that there's stuff coming.
I thought Civil War was like early 90s.
Civil War was in the 2000s, I'm pretty sure.
This is why we don't have. This is why he went to the movie theaters.
No,
where they were passing out comic books.
You know what?
That go along with the actual.
No,
go ahead and do some research on this.
One.
We'll get back to you.
I'm right on this one.
Let's go to the next story.
Next
caller.
That's the worst one. And see, you've just proven that Mr.
No,
Isak,
I'm right. I'm right on this one.
Just keep going, Aaron.
I'm kind of just baffled by that whole
The whole Civil War.
Civil War thing.
The
Lando
core-
Calrissian to be in the what?
The core event was 2006 to 2007, but that was actually. Hold that thought.
What? What's going on? Can I?
Webb is
I think he's looking for it.
Okay, he's
Webb
looking
is
for it.
searching
think-
our
No,
our
he's
library
found
of
it. Yeah, there it
Marvel.
is.
He's found it.
Okay, so this is I think which one was this?
That's the main story
This
arc.
is. I think it's just one though, isn't it?
I think that's all 9
Is it
issues
all
of
9
the
issues?
main story arc.
So this is a main story arc, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But the events itself, if you count the spin-offs, and not even the spin-offs, but just all the other side things that happened that tied into Civil War,
Uh-huh.
that started in like the late 90s.
I think you're wrong.
All right. Challenge accepted.
We will have the full answers to that on another episode. I guess we have to go to
This
the
will be the end of this
archives
episode.
and look that up.
We'll edit it in.
We'll edit it in at the
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Marvel? Nope, here it is. Marvel.com, Civil War, the complete event. Okay.
He's like, you will know the history
now.
Just not gonna let this
today.
go,
I'm
man.
not gonna
The
edit
road,
this.
the road to Civil War, the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 529 in the year 1999.
You're wrong. Well, no, Webb, you
What
were
do you
wrong.
mean?
Wait, what do you? What
I
is,
said 98. My bad.
I thought you said 90.
No, I said 90. I said like 98. But it's 99.
So it started
but
in
that's the same-
99.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's off the Marvel.com website. So
That is written by a fan
Ladies and gentlemen, the views of Marvel do not reflect the views.
of the VGB.
Oh, sure.
Or Nerd
When
Reactor.
Webb is right about something.
I never questioned whether you were. You said when I heard 90, I was like,
You
yeah,
thought I
that's
said
not-
90. Yeah, no.
I was
that
like, no,
wrong.
that's wrong. That's definitely wrong. Legos. Speaking of Marvel, Legos Marvel Avengers. Everybody is out for review, and it's getting some whatever.
From what I played at whatever last convention I was at, I can't keep track of them
Wow.
anymore. I think it was PSX I played it.
Uh-huh.
It was cool. I mean,
Now, are you upset that they're not 1-for-1 with the comic books and the Lego?
in the Lego universe, I
Lego
don't
universe.
care. I don't care when it comes to Lego. Lego is just all like they can do whatever they want. They just take the characters and have the right personalities.
Did you know that the Lego universe started in 1990?
I did.
Asshole.
There's been a stupid amount of Lego games, from Lego Star Wars, the video game, that spans over a good 6 years. This is just going to be the next iteration in a long line of Lego games.
Do you think they'll oversaturate the market? and
They've
people will
already
stop?
oversaturated
Oh, it's
the
way
market?
oversaturated.
What do
You know,
mean?
But, like,
honestly,
people are still buying them.
I think
'Cause they're good
I
games.
think actually right now we're at a good time frame for the Lego game releases. Back in like PS3,
Back
there
in the
was
90s?
back in the 90s.
Mhm.
Back in the PS3 days and the 360 days, you had Lego Harry Potter again, and then they had
Oh, yeah,
there were so many Lego
Years-
games
Harry Potter
Year
year
1
1.
through
because they
four
were
is
1
they
through
had,
4.
yeah.
They skipped. Well, they bunched them into 2 games,
Yeah.
1 through 4 and 5 through 7. But in between those, they also had other Lego games. There was I can't even keep track. I can't
Well, now
even
you
name
have
them.
Jurassic
Let
World.
me tell you. There was Lego Star Wars, the first one.
Oh yeah, they had the
Are you really gonna
original.
go through the entire list?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
Then we skip forward about 1, 2, 3 years and go Lego Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
This
going-
is
I'm
back.
hitting the
This is
big
from the
ones.
very beginning.
Then you skip again another 2 years. Harry Potter comes out. Then we skip 4 years and we got the DC Marvel Batman 2. That was when they did the whole kind
What
of.
I want to know is just in that like period of like 2007 to 2011, 12.
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Lego games in between them.
In about 5 years, there was 8 games.
8 games in 5 years.
So that's oversaturation. Now go from 2000. Let's do launch.
2012.
Let's do the launch of just like the next gens.
Okay, so that's probably Marvel Heroes.
So that would be
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
right.
that was
Okay,
the
so
first
that's
one.
2013 then, right?
Yeah, 13.
Right? So there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
6 and 3 years.
6 and 3 years.
2.5
So it's
years.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 2 every year.
I don't even know what Lego Jurassic World was. I didn't see that.
I reviewed it.
Good
That was,
lord.
We
that
don't
was
read
like one of
things.
those freebie games you get with your console that nobody actually wants, but they got.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, I reviewed that one.
Lego Dimensions is the
Lego
latest
Dimensions is actually probably the best Lego game that they have made.
I wanna play
Really?
so
Yeah,
bad.
just because it's kind of like Skylanders or
So you have to
in
buy
Disney
toys?
Infinity. Yeah, so you buy like the different characters, but you can configure the set. You build things with
Can I just
actual
take pictures
Legos.
of my Legos?
I
And then
wish,
scan them in?
right?
them
That'd
into your
be
Xbox.
kinda
I
That'd be
wish,
great.
right?
I've got a bunch of Lego sets still that I would love to
Seriously.
play with in
But
there.
yeah, you basically, you
Snap
buy
backwards
little
compatible.
sets. It's like, but yeah, and they're coming out with new sets. Like they just launched or it's about to come out is Ghostbusters. So I'm actually pretty ecstatic for Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters.
Oh.
Do they have
So-
Doctor Who?
No,
Yeah, they do.
do they?
Yes,
Why?
they have Doctor Who.
Because Doctor Who's amazing.
It's a
Boom.
waste.
Moving on. What else you got, Aaron?
I have
Steve.
Gotham City's newest Joker is 18-year-old kid.
I saw that headline today.
Yeah.
didn't
The
read
newest clown prince of crime in Batman's hometown isn't insane. He didn't fall in the vat of chemicals. Honestly, he's just kind of a dick, it says in this article. That's what's most scariest about him. He's an 18-year-old boy who got turned down from the prom. So decided to put on some...
shit.
no, I don't know. I didn't read that.
It was very believable.
This is getting too real
getting
otherwise,
carried.
man.
I was like, shit, we could have had hella Jokers.
Yeah, that's
Probably
the latest
would've.
one, and We Are Robin series. And if you haven't read the We Are Robin series, it just kind of looks like the group of teens that are all dressed up in like Robin kind of outfits, but not all like looking like Robins in their cone and fighting crime. I got to see one issue online, the first one that I saw, where it was them recruiting another Robin, quote
So
unquote.
are they? Is that like a team of Robins?
A team of Robins,
Okay.
yeah. But
Because
they're
I
all
think I was last I saw there was something where a bunch of Robins were fighting each other for the title of Robin.
Yeah, no, I don't know. The one that I saw was just a team of Robins, and they were going
Okay.
around fighting
So
crime.
that might have been the lead up to that then.
And then one died.
Ah,
Spoiler alert.
you should have led with that.
Jason
Yeah.
Todd.
No, Jay. Wow, that's terrible. Terrible. But yeah. So I guess he's going to be the main villain now.
So, how old is he?
18 years old.
He's 18.
18.
How old is Bruce Wayne in Gotham?
40?
No. In the show Gotham?
Oh, no, I have no
In
idea.
the show Gotham, he is, I think, 11.
11.
Watch
So,
that terrible thing.
Joker is... Math is hard. 7
years
years.
older.
7.
Which is, that's believable.
yeah, it's believable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe 7 years difference.
Yeah.
Especially if he's like a young 18.
A young 18? What is that?
If he's not a
just
strong
glaze
18,
over
but
that
he's
one.
a weak ass 18,
Yeah,
then
well,
he's
you know,
okay.
it's just like, some people look a lot younger than they do it. From, at any age, some people look much younger than they actually are. So I'm saying if he's 18, but he looks like he's like 14, he hasn't hit the growth spurt for some reason.
And now we're
Yeah.
talking about how young the Joker looks on the video game. Bang, everybody. That's awesome, though.
All
That's
right,
awesome.
so next story. What you got?
Next story I have is...
Let me know if you run out because I have one.
Oh, you got one? Go ahead. Shoot.
I played Far Cry Primal.
And you thought...
It was awesome.
Now,
I
this
set a
is
bear
just
on
basically... Just
Set a bear on fire.
I did.
I
set a
want to
bear
do
on
this.
fire.
It's just an old school...
So
or old time, you
it's
know...
Far Cry,
Far Cry,
but just
though.
set back in
So it's-
10,000 BC.
So it's Skyrim with no magic.
Didn't
I'm not
say
gonna.
any
I'm not gonna say
magic.
that.
Didn't-
There was
There's
a
magic.
there was a
There's
pretty
magic?
awesome part. I'll tell you guys after we're off live because
Does
I
it-
don't want to ruin the
Does
experience
it
for
take
the many
place
people.
in the same universe as the Far Cry series? Is this the
This is-
10,000
I'm supposed to know.
BC?
This is literally the world is called Oros, is what the world is known
Okay.
as during this time. You play as Takar. He is a member of one of the Wenja tribe, which is one of 3 tribes that were in this land of Oros. It's a European. It's in the European area.
So lots of white people.
Actually, no.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna
really?
be dead serious. There's actually quite a bit of black people in there.
Wow.
Um,
In the Euros.
yeah, is actually most of the Wenja tribe was pretty black, and then
Most
one of
of
the
the
other
Winja.
Wenja, and then the other I can't remember. I think it's I want to say Azul, but that's totally wrong.
That's blue.
It's blue in Spanish, but their tribe was kind of like a darker skin. as well, but they're probably more of the Hispanic style. And then there was the I can't remember the third tribe, but they're like Neanderthals, and they were the white tribe for the most part.
That makes about sense.
And they were the most primitive and stuff like that. So I actually was very happy with the diversity I saw in the game right off the bat. There was a good gender diversity, and there was also a good race diversity.
Sounds like Saints Row 1.
Yeah.
It was the exact same way all the gangs were.
But yeah, I mean, just the fact of being the animals, the wildlife is great. When you go out at night, like it gets dark. Like you have to walk around with a torch to see things.
I like that.
Because if you don't, like wolves, like all you will literally see are their eyes.
I like
and
that.
they will attack you in packs in the dark.
Any multiplayer?
But can I dig a hole in the ground and hide till daytime?
No, but you can find it. You can find a sleeping bag and sleep.
A sleeping bag in 10,000 BC.
You can't dig a hole, but you can find a sleeping bag.
It's like a mat made out of like straw or whatever.
Okay.
It's basically, or you can go to a camp and
find a snuggie.
But they have they've got
invincible.
the resource system. It's very demanding on the resources in this one versus other Far Cry games. Because the older, like Far Cry 3 is what I'm going to base most of this off. Far Cry 3, you'd get materials, you would upgrade. That was pretty much it for your materials. You didn't really do much else with them. But arrows aren't as just everywhere like bullets in Far Cry.
So you have to like craft arrows.
You have to craft arrows constantly.
Okay.
That sucks.
It's actually
Does
not
like
too
your
bad.
Quiver have a maximum size?
It does. It starts out at
you
8,
can jam
but we
13 in there.
it
Just
starts
like
out
the
at
arrow.
You can hold an extra one.
It starts out at 8, but I saw it from the menus when I was going through. I think it goes up to 4 or 5 upgrades, and our first upgrade doubled us to 16.
Okay.
So you can probably get up to quite a bit
Holding
of
a
arrows.
giant quiver on your back.
Hey, you know
Is
what?
there a weight? Like
No, but there is maximum quantity for how much stuff you can hold for individual items. So once you have so much stone or leather or skin from the animals you kill, you can't carry anymore. You have to go back to your base camp.
What animals dropping stone? Sheesh.
Well, you can pick up slate and stuff
Onyx.
so you can make.
Onyxes.
Yeah, there you go. So you can make your clubs and different stuff. The bait system's really cool. So basically, when
same thing like on 4 or whatever, where you throw the meat and
then the animals will kind of pacify you. Sneak up on it, and you can you pet it, and it becomes your familiar.
Nice.
But can I have a mammoth?
You can. I think you can get a baby mammoth if I remember right. You can get a baby
mammoth. And then
mammoth.
it'll grow up with me?
No, it will not grow up with
Can you
you.
name them?
No. I named him while we were playing. My wolf's name was Rocky.
Rocky the Wolf?
Rocky the Wolf.
Didn't just go with dog meat?
No.
That's terrible.
I was at an Ubisoft event.
Oh.
So. But yeah, that was great. The resource, like I said, but the resources on the map they're just everywhere. So if you're out of something, you can fast travel to an area where that type of material is, pick it up, and you're good to go.
How do you feel about map size?
Map size is actually really good. 5 different biomes. Biomes are the different types of lands for people out there who don't know what biomes are. What I played, I saw open grasslands, forests, swamps, and like snowy mountains. I didn't find the 5th biome while I was playing.
Said oddly enough, the surface of Mars. That's the 5th biome.
Swimming work. There's lakes and stuff you swim, and caverns and stuff you have to swim through. No
fish, sharks.
I didn't see any sharks, but I did see they're called bite fish. So
barracudas?
I don't know, but they were called bite fish in the game.
Sounds like a barracuda.
Probably
Barracuda.
So those were there. There was tons of it's definitely slower than other Far Cries, but it doesn't feel slower because there's so much going on in the map where you'll be walking around and like a random event will pop up, a random escort mission, or you'll find some members of your tribe that have been captured and you have to defend them and then escort them back to your base or to a point.
Now, do you think it's slow in the beginning because that's just kind of setting you up, or do you think it's just that going to be paced for the whole game?
I mean, while you're exploring, I think when I was in missions, it's fast-paced. The missions are constant action, tons of stuff to do. Obviously slower if you choose to go stealth through when you're taking over camps and stuff. So that type of pacing is controlled by the player.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I mean, the story missions were very, very fast-paced. During the last mission I did, which had Far Cry Primal has the drug trips.
Wow.
Like the other Far Cries, those aren't going anywhere. It's a core part of Far Cry.
Drugs.
It is
part of video games.
It is
just like life.
yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Hey, they're
Multiplayer?
realism. I don't believe so.
Okay.
I didn't see any. There was
Not mad at it.
Yeah.
Not mad at it, but okay.
Far
I'm
Cry.
pissed at
I think Far Cry is one of those games where it's good open world experience where you don't really need a multiplayer. I don't know how I would feel about a multiplayer other than having somebody else riding on a saber-toothed tiger with me. That would be pretty boss with the spear.
boss.
It sounds like with like the time period it's placed in, it sounds like if you add multiplayer, it will become kind of like Ark.
Why not? I think that
Are there
probably-
dinosaurs?
Ark is dinosaurs, yeah.
No,
No,
are there
no,
dinosaurs
in-
in Far Cry?
Why aren't there dinosaurs in
No,
Far
are
Cry?
there?
Are there?
No dinosaurs.
Listen,
Dinosaurs.
Jesus.
What?
Sorry, no
Okay.
dinosaurs. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's
Okay.
the pre-dinosaurs.
Pre-dinosaurs.
Post dinosaurs.
Post-dinosaurs.
Post-dinosaurs.
Whatever.
There you go.
I know
well,
my history.
They're doing it because we all know dinosaurs never existed and the Earth is flat.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, God.
Did you watch
No,
the Neil
we're not-
deGrasse? Did you
not
listen to the Neil
talking about
deGrasse
this.
video?
Not talking about
I
this.
did not watch
Or not the video. It's
You
or
make
the
David's
song. He had his
head
nephew.
yeah.
I listened to
Not
this. That was
talking about
awesome.
Yeah.
this. What else you got, Aaron?
I got Evo 2016 since
Oh,
you
the
don't want to
lineup.
talk about the Earth being flat.
Yes, I don't.
There's the lineup that's coming out already, of course. Evo is the yearly tournament where they have fighting games from all types.
All the big fighting
Yeah.
games. The main.
Returning titles, we got Super Smash Bros. Melee, of course, and the Wii U one. Mortal Kombat X, Killer Instinct, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Was Killer Instinct there last year?
It says returning titles.
Returning. Okay.
Yeah. New titles, we got Street Fighter 5,
Mm-hmm.
Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Tekken 7,
Zerd,
Faded
but yeah.
Retro, whatever. It's
Yeah.
not even
It's
a-
yeah. I know it's terrible.
Tekken 7, Faded Retribution,
Mm-hmm.
and Pokken Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. So we're getting some Pokemans finally showing up in the old.
I'm excited to see the tournament matchups for that one. I almost want to enter that one.
How many people have played though overseas on this side of the border?
Is it even out?
In Japan, it's not out yet.
I don't know. I haven't kept up with that one to be honest.
Like, is this going to be a fresh new thing here? Are we
Well, I mean,
seeing
Street Fighter
Pokken?
5 isn't out till February.
Alpha, right?
With the
They play
betas?
like the beta or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, and there's a cracked PC version apparently
so
that the
then
pros have
boom.
been playing.
So somebody's played
As
it.
soon as it's released somewhere in the world, you can find it.
Yeah.
Exactamundo. But this
well,
Pokken.
the global actual release it's global for Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, but like
Watching-
Pokemon, like if it's
Oh,
in
yeah, yeah,
Japan,
yeah.
you can get a copy
Oh yeah,
of
for
it.
sure. I gotta look it up now.
What games are we missing from the old fighting genre here? Well, I know
Mortal Kombat.
Soul
I said
Calibur,
Mortal
but nobody
Kombat.
cares
It's
about
not bad.
nobody
I'm
cares
not paying
about Soul
attention to you.
Calibur.
King of Fighters missing. Huh?
Oh,
no?
yeah.
No King of Fighter fans
Yeah.
out there?
Okay, so yeah, Pokken
I
came
remember
out
the
in
movie.
Japan. Pokken's been out in Japan since July.
See, so boom. When are the good old fashioned Americans gonna have some Pokken time?
Well, you gotta understand these fighting the fighting series.
Well, now we
is
do man
mostly-
versus food. We don't do actual fighting.
Yeah, pretty much. The fighting community is primarily based out of Japan.
Okay.
It is. That's
All the
a
good
hu-
ones are.
All
Yeah.
the good ones at least, huh?
I mean, the big thing for North America, the funny thing with North America is, at least in Street Fighter, the top players are all like NorCal based, which is actually pretty cool.
Oh, interesting. Any from
So,
Sacramento?
I'm
In our own backyard.
You know, I don't remember where LPN is from, but
Web Slinger is.
Web
So,
Slinger, not.
yeah.
Not.
No.
Not
North
tournament
Cal,
ready.
but not top tier.
If you can mash buttons.
Oh, he's top tier of something. He's top tier of something.
Top tier
Yeah,
practice. Top tier
but
practice
all
dummy.
That one.
If you need somebody to get in the ring with you and just take a bunch of punches, call the Web Slinger.
I want to still see. I'm gonna watch it. I mean, if it plays on Twitch, of course it's gonna play on Twitch.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
watch
they'll be
it.
streaming
I
it.
want to see the Pokken.
That one's gonna
Tournament
be
fighting, just to
that one's
see.
gonna be awesome.
I want to see who picks what with what and what.
I'm predicting.
and the
I'm
what?
predicting a Lucario on the winning team for who wins it. That's what I'm going with. No knowledge of who's good or balancing or
Who's top
anything.
tier? Who's S rank?
Either Lucario or like Gengar. It'd be my top two for
Lugia.
characters.
You're going Lugia.
I don't think Lugia is a character.
I don't think so either.
I know
Webb,
there's
who you going
Blaze.
with?
I know
Fight
there's
with that.
Blaziken, Pikachu, Charizard, Suicune.
I want Diglett.
Gengar.
I want Diglett on my team.
If there's a Diglett in this stupid fighting game,
He might be like an assist.
I'm gonna
character.
go with good old fashioned Pikachu.
You going
Chimchar
regular
is the,
Pikachu? You going regular Pikachu or Luchador Pikachu?
I don't know.
Moves
What,
sets are
Detective
different.
Pikachu.
I don't know what
detective.
Luchador?
Yeah.
Like wrestling Pikachu?
Oh.
All right, everybody.
That's
Wow.
the
he
We got to
totally
wrap
doesn't know
this
what
bad
Luchador
boy
is.
up because we've got the get off the stage music going right now. I'd like to say thank you for Cory for leaving.
Yeah.
Because without him leaving, this wouldn't have been possible. Right?
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
On a scale of
Technically
one, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys think?
30.
Sounds about right.
12.5.
Remember, tip your waitresses.
Always.
The
need
Earth is flat. me and B.O.B. believe that. With
I believe it. I believe
whole
it.
hearts. For Jada, Daviding, the real David Webb, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying, we'll see you this Saturday, everybody, for the Video Game Bang Live.
Hurrah!